There it is. Got that time. How's it going, guys? So first off I want to do a shout out to some new subscribers that I met out at Wolfview Park out by Highline Hole, and it's Eric and his buddies Colton and Shelby. I hope they got that right. Doing some fishing. They caught a few, and they were gonna go fishing the next day. Hopefully they did good. And so what I want to do with this video is it's some catches from this trip, but I was able to get some footage of what I look for when I'm out in the water. You know, where would I typically fish open water, a little bit deeper water, and you know, okay, where do I throw, right? There's no visible structure anywhere. But these are some of the things that I look for, mainly the trout slicks, the potholes, the changes in the water, what I call the disturbance in the force, and then there's, you know, some of the things you do see if you have a depth finder, or possibly, you know, if the water is too deep, you're not going to be able to use your paddle. Okay, and don't get me wrong. You don't have to have a depth finder to find structure change, but some of the things that I notice on the water and where I would stop to throw at, or you know, oh, that's possibly a fish, or possibly besides your wakes and your you know, blow ups like you normally would. That's, I mean, you obviously, that's, hey, there's a fish there, right? So let's get ready to go fishing. Okay, guys, this is something that see, if you see in the distance right here, that is a trout slick, and that's what I look for right there. Hopefully y'all can see that on y'all's TV. There's another trout slick up in this area, and so that's what I'm actually looking for originally, as I'm coming in to these spots. There's actually quite a few slicks this day, and the idea is, what you want to do is you don't want to go necessarily right through the slick. Is you want to come around it like that. Okay, look, here's another slick. But the idea is, what I wanted to do is come around and park my way on this side of it. This way I can fish this area as because if you can tell, the water is moving in this direction, and so you see here, I want to be able to throw, so this way it's coming across. Okay, so sometimes these slicks aren't exactly that noticeable, but they are there. This particular day, they were all over the place, but there's a slick that actually ran all the way down the way right here. Now the slick is going to be it's a little bit shinier than, if you don't know, it's a little bit shinier than the rest of the water, and it looks like an oil slick. And what that actually is, here you can kind of stretch it across, like right here. And what that actually is, in this particular day, there was bait, that it was a stretch of bait that I could actually see on the fish finder that ran all the way down the way, and then there was patches of bait everywhere else. And what the slick actually is a it used to be thought and said that It was the bait getting excited after they're being attacked, and that may very well be. But what it is um, there's actually trout and some other fish probably attacking this school. And what trout are known for is they're just they just gorge themselves. When there's bait everywhere, they it's a buffet. They're just gorging themselves. And what they do is after they're full, or when they think they're full, they actually regurgitate some of these little fish that they ate, and that's what causes these oils. That's what causes these slicks uh, that just show up. Now, the fainter the slick, the older it is. So that's something that y'all need to be aware that if it's an older slick, you probably want to start further up, or something further up is causing it. It just so happened that this day, um, it was everywhere, and you can kind of see again that one back here. That's actually a structure change. Um, but see the slick it actually ran all the way around, all the way down this point. Now the idea is you want to fish through it, around it, and because there were so many other slicks around, just in a general, this is good. This would be the place to stop. That's what I'm kind of getting at. And what I would do is I would go beyond the slick. There's a slick over here. I was going beyond the slick, and the idea what I was going to do is drift back. So I would come all the way over here and then drift down the slick. So here's a slick here. All the way here. And so what I was doing is, as I started here, I could drift all the way down through the slick, down. Okay, what I was doing here is there's actually a drop off right here. This is where it starts getting shallow. It goes from here, it's about 3 or 4 feet, and up this area right here. If you notice the water, it's more choppy, I guess you can say. It's more choppy here, and over here in this area, it's a little smoother. And the reason for that is the structure change. It drops from like 1.5 feet, 2 feet to like 3.5. This is where the deeper area is. So that's another structure change, and that's what that looks like. So if you're going along, you have your deep area.
Ah, finally! Come on. Golly. The oils. See, like over there, there's like a small one. That one's like that was like a little while back, but it was there, and it's starting to go away. Sometimes you see a small one, dude. That's when it's like, that's when you need to be right on it. You need to be and throw it right in there. That's one thing. And you see this right here. See how you see the water, but then it's different right there. I know it's shiny, but you see that it's like the ripples are going in a different direction. There's fish under there. Yeah, so if you're paddling along and you see something like that, that would be a spot to want to try, And the idea is your bait is gotta be sticking out. So there's fish under there trying to get it. You got to be the odd man out that it sees them. But like I said, on these, dude, I'm talking about, it's almost like unnatural slow. But when it's colder, and that's the thing, that's why they think that these are cold water baits, is because they work so well when you're going really slow. So you know yourself that the water, it's about 5 feet deep. So you figure 8 seconds maybe to get towards the bottom, and then slow, just real slow, and then a few twitches. And the idea is to let it fall, because it jumps and then falls back and kind of does this like it's dying. And it's that drop, that pause when you let it come back. Oh, there it is. Maybe not. Looks like it's about the same size. So we are about 5 feet. I wanted it closer to 4, so I'm actually going to do about 8 seconds. That was about 3, 4, 5, right around there. And let it go back. Work it up, let it go back. Tap, 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 tap. They're bumping it. Tap, tap. Just not committing. See, the idea is if you don't react right away, they will come back and try to finish it off. They think it's a dead, dying fish. If you don't react, you know they haven't taken it yet. There it is, right there. Got it that time. Quick release, quick release. That's about 14. Little, maybe not even 14. Dude, isn't that so cool? You can see through the fins like that. There's a red. Little rat. Little rat. Not bad.